Good evening, my name is Jim McLaren. Today we're going to look at this first alert carbon monoxide alarm. I've had it for a while now, and it does have a battery as well as a plug into the wall here, and it does have an extension on it, so if you want to hang it on the wall then plug it below. Now it was beeping the other day, and so I checked. I said the batteries must be low, so we put new batteries in it. Now I'm not sure how long I've had this. I had it for a while. New batteries in it. Now the other thing is that you change the batteries and it still beeps. There's a possibility that you've got dust in that sensor, and you want to use the vacuum cleaner to clean it out. Now it should show you. It did show you the battery indication there. It's flashing there. So we'll plug it into the wall here. So let's plug it in. Batteries in it. It indicates the battery is okay. AA batteries are okay. It's going to beep and tell you it's the end. There it goes. It's the end of the first alert carbon monoxide alarm. They want you to change it. Time to change your alarm. It's no more good. It's going to keep beeping every so many seconds. So if you think it's your batteries, it's not your batteries. It's not the plug-in. It's telling you that this is the end of the life of this first alert carbon monoxide alarm. Time to buy a new one. To replace it, it's going to keep beeping. There it goes again. So pull the batteries out of it and just throw it out. Get yourself a new one. Keep the batteries, they're still good. So there's no date on this one. Let's see if the new one's got a date on it. But you can see it's old here it's been here for a while. Been a good CO alarm, but now it's got to be changed. How about a new one? The first alert carbon monoxide alarm. Now it's got a plug in the same as this other one here. Get the plug in the back and the batteries. Batteries are included. And it says here, after 7 years, dispose of it. So I'm not sure what we are about that first alert alarm, but it's been a while. It's going to beep almost every minute. You're going to hear it in the background beeping, and it constantly says end on it in the display. There it goes. So it can continuously beep and continuously say end on. So we're going to open this one up and see any difference in this one and the old one here. I was going to use my knife here, my Fisker's Pro knife, to open this package up around here. But look at the back of it. There's a perforated both sides here. So we'll just open the back here. Wow. Nice. Oh, saves me cutting all this open. Good packaging. So take a look at what we get here. So get this absorbent here, and you get 2 screws. I don't think the last one I got had that. 2 screws with plastic inserts here. You want to mount it on your wall here, or you want to plug it into your outlet. Look it around here. Basically the same thing as the first one here. That's where the batteries go. The batteries are included inside the manual. 2 AA batteries. Quite a big manual here. Wow. Lots of information in the manual here. And some warning information. Quite extensive manual here. Tells you a little bit about the smoke detector or CO detector. Locations, where to put it here. Lots of information. Basically the same model. Not much has changed. The sign first alert has changed in the front of it, but same design. And on the back, the same thing here. 2 AA batteries. Positive here, positive over there. Now it's going to briefly show. I'm going to plug it in, put the batteries in it to briefly show the blue LED here. Watch for it. There it goes. Shows the battery life there. I think that'll flash here. Yeah, it's flashing, so the batteries are fully charged. We're going to plug it in the wall now. The one thing I don't like is it will not close properly. There's a pin here that goes in top here, and I think it's the batteries that are preventing it from closing. Maybe I got a bad batch, and the top here is a little clip that goes in there. So put it in. It's not staying here. Get the batteries out. It closes. So the batteries are preventing it from closing. I tried different batteries. Thought that maybe these batteries are a little bit thicker, but it doesn't matter. Though it doesn't close. That's a negative for me. Like that part is still not closed properly, and because of the batteries in it, and that's a disappointment for sure. The other thing I don't like, it shows you the battery level. The batteries are a backup. It's not meant to be. Should be plugged into your wall. Batteries are backup if you lose your power. So the batteries are preventing that door from being shut. That's a disappointment for sure. It does show a continuous of the battery, AA batteries. I'm going to do a test now, and it's going to go through a test. It's going to make a lot of beeps here. So you'll hear this in the night. It'll wake you up. There it goes. That same button will silence your alarm as well. There, the test is complete. There is a button on the side. It's got peak level. So you press that button, it'll show you the CO. If you had CO in your house, it'll show you how many, the peak level of CO in your house if you did have an alarm. So this is the Garrison model. It shows you parts per million all the time. Displays that all the time. I was expecting that on the first alert, but it only does it when you hit the peak button. So it does show, digital display, shows peak CO levels. So that's only going to come on. It's not going to be continuous, show 0 parts per million. It's a plug-in type. So the batteries are a backup. 7-year limited warranty. It says change after 7 years, so that's going to beep after the 7 years. It's going to beep, and after 7 years, I imagine. Packaging is easy to open, very easy to open. Give them credit for that. You do have 2 screws and anchors here. If you want to mount it on the higher up on the wall, unplug this and just plug it into the wall, and then use the anchors. It still does not close properly with the batteries, but like they said, batteries are only a backup in case of a power failure. So please share my video and ring that bell to be notified next time I upload a video. I'd like to thank all my subscribers, all my new subscribers. Thanks so much for going to my channel. Watch this for the first time today. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video today. Have a great one, people.